Good morning from Sweden and welcome to today's video, which is about how to handle our negative thoughts. So, negative thoughts is something that we all have, but it is very different how we handle them. And how we handle them is what will determine the quality of our lives and the quality of our state in general. So therefore, it is truly important to understand that negative thoughts will be a part of everything, but we don't have to have as much of it. We don't have to suffer from it, but it is a part of it. So the first step to handle our negative thoughts is to not resist it. That means that we have to accept that this is already a thought that has been thought. I have already thought this thought. And then we fall into a kind of acceptance. And then we do whatever we can to not fall victim under it. So it can be running its own life, so to say. But we just go through with our lives without letting the thoughts control us. Because that is what I have experienced in my own life, that the thoughts only get the power over me that I give it to it. So if I let it rule me, it will rule me, but it doesn't have to rule me. And that is a choice that I have to make. And I am always able to make that choice, even though that sometimes it can feel overwhelming, of course. And I know how that feels. But we always have a choice, and I think that is the most important thing to remember. So when it's truly, there of course also that you can try to wrestle it to the ground, the negative thoughts and all of that, by almost shouting affirmations in your head. Those techniques can work sometimes, but it is also tiring after a while. So for me personally, I have a bunch of techniques that I use. First of all, I do as I have told you here, but then it is also about that I go to the physical part of myself. So I watch how I sit, I watch how I walk, I watch how my posture is, in general. I watch how I breathe, I watch what I do, what kind of action is it that I do. And when I have started to do that, then it is easier for me to go and direct my thoughts after that. First of all, it shifts my focus when I focus on something tangible. And then the second thing is that when I have shifted my focus, it is easier to it has already lost some energy, the negativity. So then it is easier to go and change that. So then I can start with, for example, affirmations. I can start to talk to myself consciously. I can start to just send love to whatever fear it may be. It's so it is about acceptance. Do what we can physically to change it, so we don't fall victims under it. Physiologically, and then there are our actions that we don't listen to the fear, we go in the opposite direction, and then that when we have done those things, then we can start to direct our thoughts where we want it to go. And there is a state behind this, but I will not go through that in this video, because that is a deeper, more spiritual state that we can come through also, but we have to start somewhere. So that is what I would recommend that we do in the first place. And just remember, what we give energy will grow, Where the attention flows, energy grows. No, how is it? I don't remember. No, this is like, Where the attention goes, energy flows. That's how it is, right? And that is truly true. So, um, we just have to remember that. So don't give it energy, to not fall victims under it, and to choose to not be a victim. Because the truth is that life is actually lived in our state. It is not in the outside circumstances. It is how we choose to perceive it and how we choose to handle it. So the quality of our lives is always in our hands, no matter the outside circumstances. So, yeah, that was what I was thinking about today. And I love you so much. And I wish you a wonderful day.